With me today, we're gonna have a good time. You've convinced me. I'm ready to switch my account.
Oh my gosh. Specific answer. They're learning quick. Can we Google it?
Whatever. Okay. He's a quick study.
There's so many words I want to say. Be careful. It is a love story.
You bet it is.
Fair.
I wasn't done.
Ask the questions that you think are silly. Thank you for joining. Bye.
I'm John Garber with Yellow Jacket Athletics, and it's time to take a lap, sponsored by National Bank of Commerce. Today we're joined by multi-sport athlete Colleen. Claude, ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. So, volleyball season just comes to a close with a loss in the UMAC championship game, but 2 years in a row you've been to the UMAC title game. So
Correct.
Talk to me a little bit about the volleyball and what it's been like for your first 2 years.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun being able to run the offense as a setter. I just love the connection that we have on the court, the team. It makes big games like the Northwestern game and then the Morris game in the semifinal very fun to play in.
And as the setter,
Yeah.
I mean, it all runs through you. So
Yeah.
if you don't do your job, you're not scoring
Yeah.
points. Is that a little bit of pressure?
It's a little bit, but I like the pressure on me because I can control what I do, so I like having that control. Yeah.
And now I notice you're on a basketball roster.
That's correct.
So we're going to play some basketball this
Yes,
year.
we
And you
are.
didn't do that last year.
I did not.
So what made you want to play basketball this year?
Yeah, so I loved basketball, played it whole life. But last year I did indoor track instead. Then I figured I might as well see what I can do on the basketball court this year.
So basketball, winter sport, indoor track and field, the winter sport, only going to do the one.
Yes.
Are we going to do outdoor track and field?
We are going to do
spring?
outdoor track.
Okay.
That is correct.
So what's the attraction with track and field and being the sprinter? What got you into that?
Honestly, I've only done it my senior year of high school.
Okay.
And then obviously my freshman year of college. But I played softball, but I didn't want to anymore. So I was like, I have to do something. I have to be in a sport all the time. So I picked up track, and I thought it was kind of fun, kind of fast. Might as well give it a go.
Multi-sport athletes aren't as rare as people think in college. It's not like high school where you get people playing 3 or 4.
Right.
But that's a lot to take on when you're in college and taking a credit load and everything. How do you manage all of it?
I think just time management. I love playing sports, so to me it's not really like a chore. It's something I get to do and I'm grateful for. So I just, I love it every day. I want to be in the gym, so yeah.
And you mentioned earlier you made reference to high school, but you're homeschooled.
I was.
Yeah. So
yeah.
How did your family come to that decision? Was that something you wanted, that your parents wanted to do? How did you come to that decision?
Yeah, so I actually wanted to give it a go my freshman year of high school, and then I ended up liking it. I could still play sports at the high school, so it was very easy for me to make that decision for want to try it. And then I did like it, so then I kept it going, and then I got a job. It just made everything so much easier since I could do everything that I wanted.
What kind of sparked your interest in it, though? Because
my sister was homeschooled.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, I want to be like her. I want to try that.
Okay.
And then she liked it, so then I was like, I got to try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the first person I've ever done this with that have been homeschooled.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask what made that happen, and then was it a difficult transition then, going from being homeschooled to back into things in college?
It wasn't as bad as I figured. It was actually pretty smooth transition. Yeah.
I am John Garver. She's Colleen. Claude, and that's a lap, sponsored by National Bank of Commerce.